Hello all, I come to you with a new video of something I've learned about people, observing them through the years. It's something very scary, very sad too, but too true, just all too true, it's just a fact. Because we humans, we are paradoxical creatures. We are hypocritical in our nature to be. We say we don't want some, but we really do. There's something we need, we don't do the steps to get it. We know what we have to do, but we don't want to do it. And it's just kind of hilarious, really. Darkly hilarious, but hilarious all the same to me. Because I used to be I'm the same way too. I'll admit that. I try to rise above it, and I'm pretty good at it. But again, there's a number of times where I didn't, and I sank down to the lower levels of my humanity and my hope. And it wasn't good. It wasn't good. I thought less of myself. And it came back to bite me. And the thing I've noticed is you can't trust what people love. You can't. I don't care who you are. Things change. People change. And no one can read this except for you. But you can trust what people hate. 100% believe in that. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, people know what they need to do. They don't want to do it. But people, what they don't want to do, they sure as heck don't do it. Because that's what I did my first books up. The first book was supposed to be what I think people should do, versus the second one where it's what people don't want to do, but putting in perspective what they can control. That's the main theme of both books. Because you see that negative news gets more clicks. Same for YouTube, social media. Plus, Misery Loves Company is one of the best life advice you'll ever hear. And the truth is, most people don't care. They don't. About you, your achievements. And there's a small number that want to see you fail. Okay? And that's life. Am I going to get mad at a trapdoor spider for waiting? Do you get mad at a landmine for being buried waiting for you? You can't. Because something put there, it's in their nature to wait. And wait until they need to strike. And I've seen that happen a lot in my life and other people's life where they were consumed by hatred and misery, and it just manifested outside themselves in the worst ways possible. It's not good. I don't approve it, but it's just human nature. So I bet everybody in this video could go in the comment section and tell me things they hate with a passion. And that's the main fuel of hatred, is passion. Because I don't know what's been happening for the last decade plus or so, but people try to take away passion. Even though that's what life's made of. What separates us. Not instinct, but insight. Passion. Not primal needs. And I think that's to get people treating anything easy is not worth having. You will want to quit. You will get frustrated. You will feel helpless. And not a lot of people want to do that. They're okay lying to themselves and others. Again, I do it myself. Always have, always will. That's just me. I try to minimize the damage they cause, but damage all the same. And the worst people of all always latch on to the hate. And another thing I've learned is if you blindly follow others, you'll never see their true colors. And that hate helps blind them, their rage. And I think a lot what hate comes from is fear, the unknown. People can't put quite why they don't like something, but they know they don't like it on a subconscious level. And people will go a decent amount of way to get what they want, but they'll go miles and cross countries to get away from from things they don't want. And that was the main thing. That's the main thing in my new book, Don't Become Prey. It's a spiral. My first book was trying to get you from a low point up higher. Okay? Very, very straightforward, very logarithmic. Going up higher and higher and higher. Now, what do you do with that? Well, you see, my favorite shape is the spiral. Has anyone here ever heard of Fibonacci's golden ratio? My uncle told me about it because he's a carpenter. He told me two things that really stuck with me. One, the triangle is the strongest shape in nature, which it is. And two, the spiral is the most powerful. Because you see, a spiral can only be seen going in a 3D perspective. Think about it. If I were to do a spiral here, all willy-nilly, it just looks like a bunch of circles. But if I focus it, if I channel it, I can use it. It just goes forward, coming at you, getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And the one idea I postulate in my new book, Don't Become Prey, is run it using the energy from what you don't want to be to turn into something you want to be, to pursue it, to hunt it down. The first book was to wake up your appetite. The second part was to help you find what satiates you. Because a lot of people are going hungry. They're starved for connection, relationships. Because there is a loneliness epidemic hitting. I'll admit that. People are using AI as companions. ChatGPT as a therapist. Each their own. I'm not going to judge that. And human connection, people aren't spiraling into that, spiraling into good things. Because the spiral is good or bad. The positive spiral is change, evolution, hope, understanding, revolution. Negative spiral is negativity, insanity, anger, rage, vileness. And I see a lot of people going down the downward spiral. Again, it's just a shape. It's just energy. It's where you put it that matters. Even if we as a species had infinite energy from anything, if we were going to misuse it or put in the wrong things that matter, it's still wasted. It's still wasted. If you have all the energy in the world. And I'm trying to charge that energy within people to make them understand, make themselves make a difference. That's what I got on YouTube. To at least talk about my ideas. I use it more as like a time capsule or a bank of ideas. A lot of these videos are just ideas I have that I'd like to flesh on, to go forward with, and I'm kind of testing them. Any criticism, any complaints, I'd love to hear. In any way, shape, or form. I welcome it. Tear me down. And that is all. Have a nice day.